You look so pretty.
You're supposed to say I ate.
Oh. Damn, bitch, you been eating.
Why would you say that, James?
I don't know. You told me to say it. That's what you said.
Why would you say that? You think I'm fat?
That's what you said.
You've got sort of scantily clad women, the big brave man coming to save. Does that worry you, starring in an obviously sexist ad?
No, because it's really all done in fun.
Does your daughter talk to you about the women empowering movement that's been happening this year?
Well, my daughter's only 7 years old and she won't be able to comprehend right now.
So what do you teach her, talk to her about growing up?
I talk to her basically about discipline and learning to handle disappointment. Anytime you want to be the best at anything in the world, there's always going to be some disappointment.
What would you like to be remembered as?
I would just like to be remembered, that's all.
Okay, we thank you for your time.
Hey, don't worry about it. Lovely talking to you.
So here we got Mike Tyson, a boxing legend who essentially got punched in the head for a living, and he's still more level-headed than this feminist. What do these people think, that he goes home and talks about the political and economic state of the world with a 7-year-old? Really? What world do these people live in? It's actually embarrassing. I've seen the full video before, but I can't seem to find it. So if anyone knows where to find it, link that down below and I'll pin your comment. But anyway, I think we can all agree on one thing. Stop bringing politics into entertainment and sport. Back in the day, that was a place where people would be able to get away from all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world. Now, you can't avoid it.
Did you watch the Kevin Hart interview where there was he was interviewing this girl, forget the name, you can run the clip on it.
But I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And
They're listening. Like, okay, who's listening? Whoever that is, they have a lot of control and they have a lot of power.
Do you think that your music isolates women and prevents us from listening compared to men?
At times, yeah.
And do you think that's okay?
Yeah, because I do it to men too. How many songs you hear? I don't fuck with you, nigga. I don't fuck with it. It's the same thing. What, do you want to battle me right now or something? Like, you just like, is that not aggressive?
I do enjoy your music, but I just think that, should I listen to it if it's making us seem like objects?
Well, that's a question that only you can answer.
What do you think?
I would definitely highly recommend you listen to my music.
But if you were a woman, would you still...
But I'm not here to talk about the difference between bitches and women.
Am I a bitch or a woman?
I don't know you well enough to tell.
I'm a bitch.
You wasn't supposed to say you were supposed to say I'm a bad bitch. See, that's what I'm saying. See?
So she made her whole speech and at the end of it destroyed her own point by saying that she's a bitch. This is like when somebody who's just normal meets one of these weird, whatever you want to call them, woke people who seems to try and make everything a problem, everything has to be political. At the end of the day, it's just music. You either like it or you don't. Simple as that. It's another form of entertainment. Like I said before, keep politics out of it.
What would happen if every girl on Earth disappeared?
You know a guy can decline an invitation by saying his girlfriend won't let him go, and everyone will most likely understand. But if a girl declines an invitation by saying her boyfriend won't let her go, people will most likely get concerned.
In one of the top comments said you had 24 years of dating on easy mode and still failed. Now that may be true, could have been her fault, may have not been her fault, I don't know. But what I will say is, why would you film yourself having a breakdown, number one? Number two, if you are going to do it, which I don't advise, don't post it on Instagram. That has got to be the worst place you can post something trying to gain sympathy. The comments on Instagram are savage. It's probably the most toxic place. You're not going to get sympathy, you're going to get roasted. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below.
That's right, ladies. Today, you will be taking accountability.
It's over with.
Hell no. Okay, all right.
Most men
not necessarily intimidated by that, but again, they want a feminine woman.
They're intimidated all day. All day. I think it takes a strong man to be able to handle a strong woman. And I'm not speaking out of my mouth or out of my ass. I'm speaking this from knowledge. It takes a strong man with a strong mind, a strong will to be able to handle a strong woman. And a lot of times men, egos, they're fragile. I think men are some of the most fragile creatures ever that have ever existed. And a lot of men cannot handle a strong woman. And again, it goes back to what Nicole said. I feel like for women, it'll take the right person. It has to be the right person to be able to provide you and feed you with what you need to be able to operate in your femininity.
Yeah, but what actually is a strong woman? Because I've seen women say, oh, I'm a strong woman, I pay my own bills, and that intimidates men. Like, no, that's just basic adulthood. No one's intimidated by that. Most men I know have been paying bills since they were 16 years old. Why is that going to intimidate a man? If you look at what she just did anyway, she basically cut him off at the beginning and then didn't let him speak. I think she's probably a little bit arrogant, a little bit overbearing, and most men just won't want to be with someone like that because it's a bit of a headache, let's be real. It's got nothing to do with us being intimidated. That is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Shout for season, man.
Hey, Dad, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What's it like being married?
Why don't you just leave me alone?
Jeez, okay, sorry.
Hey, don't ignore me.
I just want to say, if this is real, yeah, whoever that guy is, you are a straight hater. There's nothing wrong with someone bettering themselves, which is exactly what she's doing, so big up to her.
Did you know that all 3 of Megan Fox's sons are trans? And she's been dressing them as girls since they were like 1.
Oh, damn. What,
and
the
they're
last
all
name's
like
Coyote
trans now.
Oh my God, yeah. And they're all they were born by
all boys.
They're all born boys?
Yeah.
Yo, that's some fucked up shit, bro. Damn,
That
that's
makes
fucked
me
up.
feel like
That's
Megan Fox
dark.
is up in there being like, put the tutu on, bitch.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, was it free will or is she forcing them to be trans?
No, this I mean, 3
She took Transformers way too far.
Yeah.
That's the funniest shit, nigga.
Like, statistically, what are the chances of all 3 of her kids deciding to do that? Oh yeah, and she's with Machine Gun Kelly, and he's started to dress weird as well since being with her. So yeah, pretty low chances that that's happening all by their own choice. She's probably playing a part in that, because let's be real, kids will only know what their parents teach them. So yeah, pretty messed up. Anyway, that's the end of the video. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Bruh.